And I mean, there is a sort of what a lot of people would recognize as a Christ motif.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Oh, I think
the
you're talking
point
about 12 eggs. You're talking about the disciples. Okay. Let's get into that.
12 eggs.
12 eggs. Yeah.
Okay, enlighten me.
No, I don't know why I said that. All right. Let's talk
Okay,
about the
but
let's
yeah,
talk
so
about the 12 disciples, which is what you're
so
talking
there's
about, right?
yeah. So why did they write in this movie that there would be 12 of these ships? In the book, there's I think 9 ships orbiting the Earth, and there's hundreds of these looking glasses, what they call looking glasses, that drop into different points on the planet. And then different scientists from around the world go to the looking glass and they
What do they see
talk.
in the looking glass?
It's basically like a conference call with the aliens on the ships up above that are
Oh.
orbiting. And they just kind of like what happens in the movie, but it's different. It's more
Are they
just like
also septopods?
they're heptapods, yeah.
Heptapods. Yeah, what are septopods?
Yeah, they're heptapods, and there's even alien fruit talked about in the story, and it's pretty different, but the heart of it is still there. There's a lot that I think I like about the movie that's aesthetically more pleasing,
Right.
but I think the point of the movie is expanded upon in the book because that's where the movie came from. But so you've got these 12 eggs, and they're all bringing this message of salvation and hope and unification and redemption, right? So there's your 12 disciples bringing the message of salvation to the planet. And the ship is suspended between heaven and earth, kind of like Christ was suspended between heaven and earth when he was crucified. So there's that sacrifice redemption motif going on. Another biblical motif is that Jacob's ladder. So Jacob was a prophet who I guess he was tired and he went to sleep on a certain, he put his head down on a pile of stones and went to sleep, and he
I
had
thought it
this
was just
dream
one
where
rock.
maybe it was.
Might be just the kid's book I had.
Yeah, stone or stones. He puts his head down, he goes to sleep, he has this dream, and he sees this ladder between heaven and earth, and there's
Right.
angels going up and down. What do we have in the movie? We have these scientists going up and down a ladder, kind of like a shamanic initiation or
Yeah.
whatever,
Forklift.
a forklift, and
Not
they're
quite as
communicating.
romantic.
They're communicating with heaven or communicating with the gods. They're going up and coming back, receiving information. So Jacob's ladder is another one, and then the other one was the Tower of Babel motif, which, if you think about it, in the story of the Tower of Babel, because humans were prideful, they were trying to build this tower to heaven to storm heaven, and so they couldn't, because they were prideful and God didn't like it. He
Zap.
he zaps the tower, and then he confuses their tongues, or he confuses their language so that everybody speaks a different language. So what do we have in Arrival? It's like Tower of Babel Part 2, the redemption. So it's the opposite. They sort of go into a tower to heaven, and their languages are unified as a result of
Right.
this tower.
The Discord is unified by the language that they learn, as opposed to having one language that is dispersed into many. It is many languages unified into one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting motif.